All right, trading. Not trading recap, but uh, review of July 9th is today. So, um, yeah, today we scale out to the 1 hour mainly. Um, higher time frame. We're just bearish, right? But we are facilitating this pullback, this bullish pullback. Um, I've been looking at silver more and noticing how it'll correlate. Like sometimes you won't see a move on silver or gold, but you'll see it begin on silver. Like here, this liquidity sweep, very clean on silver, but you don't see it cleanly on gold. And like right now, we see gold is pretty bearish, pushing down. We see the tap into the 1 hour of supply, strong rejection down, and then the pullback, and then now I'm expecting us to push down at least. Silver, you don't really see that. You don't really see price get to anywhere, but we are seeing a push down. And we do have some more areas above for price to reach, and also have above areas here, another 1 hour supply, and a area of liquidity which also is here on silver, but I don't think we're gonna reach this. So yeah, I do think we have room to facilitate a higher pullback. However, we just have higher areas. Like we genuinely just have higher areas. I don't think price is gonna push down here. I think we're gonna at least seek this liquidity, or um at least mitigate the supply zone. So if we continue to push up here, then push down, that would also mean we get to here, at least here, or even the 1 hour supply, and then push down, or even the liquidity sweep. That'll be really strong. Um, that is pretty ambitious, but I do think we're gonna just see price probably pull back and then pull down, facilitate a Fibonacci, or just continue up and then we'll see a pullback and then we could get in on a buy. But I'm not really too sure. I'm not used to looking at two charts at the same time. So this is gonna take some getting used to, but I do think that this is really helpful. And I do expect us to push up some more because now I have another confluence. If gold's doing something, but silver doesn't really show it, then there's no reason for me to enter because we still have structure on silver to create. You know what I mean? And we just tap into this rejection zone, which price tapped into several times and rejected off of. We tap on into it again and then reject. This is one of my confluences. Now we're seeing a strong push up. Although on gold, you're just seeing a strong push up for no reason. It appears seeing a push up for no reason. It appears, but on silver, it's very apparent why. Right. So if we were to enter in a buy here, which wouldn't be very smart because there's like no way you're gonna get a good reverse reward. I won't even have it all the way up here because it's not guaranteed. You know, nothing's guaranteed first of all, but it's not high probability that price will get up here because we could get mitigated. We could mitigate any of these areas and still be bearish. You know, we could mitigate any of these areas. We could push up and then just stop at any of these areas, and I don't know which areas we're gonna stop at. So I don't even want to risk it. Yeah, DXY. We're pushing down on DXY, so I've never liked using the DXY as an indicator or confluence. Never really helped me, but on gold we're breaking structure to the upside, so yeah, this is just really good confluence. But yeah, so gonna come back whenever something happens. Gonna keep my eye on the charts. Um, not gonna enter. Just gonna wait for mitigation, then a entry to one of my lower areas of interest, which would my areas of interest really are these areas right here. Just these lows. for gold and on silver. I don't know if I'm gonna be entering on silver, but all of these places are breaking highs, so these would be my areas of interest. This could also be facilitate liquidity sweep and a deeper mitigation, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh, I need to keep testing this out though. But yeah. Be back. All right. Really good market movement we're seeing right now. We see this rejection on the 70.5, and we see this liquidity sweep here play out. I'm gonna look for entries on gold. Here, TP stop loss right there. This, I'm guessing we're seeing the end of the pullback. TP probably down there. I'm saying. Bit of a reach, but I think we could see this play out. And for silver, I don't know if I'm gonna enter, honestly. This would probably be the best entry. To super this as well. TP just sit on there. I'm gonna stick to my word actually. I don't know. I don't know if I should trade both gold and silver at the same time, but I might just do gold because I mean that's what I've been doing. So I'm gonna just stay in the position on gold, but just continue to analyze this and just know where it's going. But yeah, so hopefully we see a breaker structure down here. That would be really good and really confirming, and we could see a pullback and another entry at 930. But yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so I didn't account for some news coming out. I saw it, but I kind of forgot. Came out at around 8:30 and pushed price strongly up. We see that it stopped me out. It did stop me out. I exited early because I realized, and then I waited to see if price was gonna give me a re-entry or not. But I'm not too sure. I don't know if I should be looking for buys or sells because we're not seeing a breaker structure to the downside, but we are seeing this liquidity sweep like right here. But it's not strong. Like usually liquidity sweeps a strong push down, but there was news involved, so. Price here got to the rejection zone in the Fibonacci, and is rejecting off of that. So I mean, this is pretty strong confluence, and it's a really strong rejection after this strong rally up from news. Or this could just be a pullback. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to enter too early. I need to wait. I need to wait to see if it sets up a move for 930. Because this could all just be a fake out and price could just continue up, literally. Price genuinely could just continue up. Yeah, this isn't really high convicting. I don't know what's happening right now. I need to wait. I need to wait. Definitely. And I don't know if I need silver to analyze gold. Like, I've been doing good just with gold. But we're right next to this area of liquidity. Like, I genuinely think we're going to seek this. Yeah, I think that silver is just going to confuse me a little bit more. So I'll just stick with gold. Because I've tried to do this before where I analyze two pairs, but it always confuses me at the end. So, yeah. I'll be back whenever, probably near 9:30, and look for entry at that time. I'm pretty sure my camera wasn't, my screen wasn't on for that whole thing. I don't know how long this has been happening, but I'm just gonna just show you what I was talking about. First pushed up, after news. It's rallying that it's pushing down now, but I just don't see this as conviction. I need to see this liquidity. That's really more convicting for me. And with silver, got a rejection on this zone, but price seems to be pushing through, especially considering we're in a bullish market right now. We're bullish right now. We're seeing bricks structures, higher highs, higher lows. There's no reason to be looking for sells until price mm, shows us otherwise. Yeah, it's that simple. I'm trying to look for sells in a market that's not presenting it. So just be patient and just wait. And if I don't see it to sell, I don't see it. Um, but it's not gonna happen all of a sudden. I need to wait for a break of structure, retracement, pullback. You don't need to catch the whole move. Just wait for that. Wait for a pullback and get your entry off of that because it'll be highly convicting. Don't try and get. I'm over here trying to predict the start of a trend. No, that's not. No. Yeah. All right. Pretty later on in the day, however, my bias was right. Actually, no, my bias wasn't right, and the reason it wasn't right is because I wasn't doing what I know I should be doing. Um, I'm completely aware that price should be seeking these areas up here because price really has no reason as of right now to seek these areas right now the because this whole upwards room momentum is to do what? To seek these higher time or higher time frame areas of interest to mitigate these zones. Price doesn't tend to leave a lot of zones unmitigated. And silver hasn't mitigated any of these. And we know that before price to see a internal facilitation of a bearish structure, we need to see mitigations of some strong zones, such as this 1 hour supply, which led to this strong breakthrough. Price isn't going to get here and then strongly break through when it has this area and even more liquidity up here. If it gets here and then rejects, then that's more confidence, more convicting trade. But for gold, honestly, I shouldn't have been looking for trades. I mean, don't get me wrong, we definitely could have got a trade off. Just knowing that price is headed up, like right here, even though price does like push up a little bit here, just knowing that price most likely is at least gonna head to this area of liquidity, could have got a trade. But silver was really the more probable one because of how much farther it had to go. We could have entered in really any trade that presented itself. I'm not sure if this was a good valid Fibonacci or not, but just on a pullback and a push up, just knowing that price is going to be rallying up as of right now. I don't know. Maybe not. But none of these trades really look that good. Yeah, today just wasn't a good day. Not a really clear day. Had a bias, but I tried executing. I knew what I wanted to see, and if I didn't see it, then I should have executed. This was not a bad trade, though. I did see price get here, mitigate this, or sweep this liquidity, strong push down. That was a very convicting setup for me. I did enter on that super liquidity, just like when price got here and then pushed down. This was what I wanted to see, but however, price did push up. Considering fundamentals with the Middle East and some news that came out, there's a lot of other factors that affected this, and I need to take those into account because I haven't been doing that. I've been just going into the markets kind of blind and getting blindsided, not knowing that prices are going to be pushing up because of this or that. So I'm going to start taking that into account. But yeah, so that was a trading day for today. Really just looking for price to push up. And tomorrow we might see price create some structure to the downside. But yeah, basically it.